What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and people always say, Truth, can you open up the notebook again? Can you tell us that story about MUBU KRUMP that you promised us? Today, I'm going to tell you about the story about MUBU KRUMP. You know, as me becoming a drill reporter, a drill historian, I was posting on Instagram before I came to YouTube and shit like that. So I had a heavy presence on Instagram before I hit the YouTube. I used to post a lot of shit. I was kind of like the rap catch up of Instagram. You know what I'm saying? What rap catch up was doing on YouTube, I was doing on Instagram. So I was posting rappers, screenshot of shit they was saying and shit like that. You know, Crump used to have like this satire attitude, kind of like this irritated, funny type of swag. So, he'll DM me sometimes like he'll DM me and say, for instance, if I missed the DM, he'll DM me again and be like, damn bro, what's up guy? You mad at me or something, bro? You mad because I said something about your boy Breezy? Or something like that, right? Playing the shit. It's like, bro, Breezy not my boy. I mean, I interviewed him. I think he's a dope guy, but he was just like playing this shit. That's how Crump was. Crump was like a funny ass dude, He used to DM me. He used to give me advice and shit about like the culture. He actually told me something that I thought was dope as hell, and I think was one of the smartest things. And as crazy as it sounds, I kind of took his advice without knowing I was taking his advice. I asked him if I can come interview him. I was gonna make my first appearance of doing face-to-face interviews. This was years ago. I asked him if I can come interview him. He told me, why would you want to do something like that? I was shocked. He was like, no, it ain't safe for you to do something like that, bro. These niggas out here snake you, bro. You gotta be careful. You ain't Zach, bro. You not Zach, bro. And Zach gotta watch his damn back, so. He was telling, Zach be strapped, bro, when he be doing these interviews and shit. This shit ain't like what people see on the internet. This shit real out here. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me that, and that was one of the first moments where I really thought about that shit. Like, damn, Zach made that shit look easy, but how he kind of portrayed it was like, man, behind the cameras, this shit real. Zach watching out for shit going on. I'm watching out for shit going on these blocks. Something can happen any moment doing these interviews on the block. He was like, you need to get you a spot and get the artists to come to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, at that time, people was going to the streets doing the interviews and shit in the street, Years later, as I started doing these interviews, that's exactly what I did. I didn't realize that what I was doing, but Crump actually told me that, get a spot, have the artists come to you. I was telling Crump, the internet was kind of trying to portray me as policey, but I didn't use that word. He was saying, no, God, keep doing what you're doing. They all gonna jump on the wagon eventually. This is what Crump told me, I'm not gonna lie, Crump was a pretty smart dude too. Him and Dirt, they beef was real. You gotta understand, Crump knew Dirt. Crump knew Varney. Crump was with them. They was homeboys, pictures of them together. Crump homies in the videos. Those guys end up turning frenemies. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but something didn't happen. That's why that beef is strong. You hear King Von name dropping them in songs, Dirt kind of throwing shots at him and shit like that. I want to tell y'all something y'all probably don't really recognize, but Crump was like one of the first guys to understand that the block lane is kind of like what guys was doing at that moment. Crump was like one of the first Chirac drill rapper blockers. On some real shit, if you really want to think about it, he was one of the first guys that made that transition into the block game. Crump had a reputation now, the scorekeeper. Academics locked in on him. It's millions of people in Chicago. Academics locked in on him. You know what I'm saying? Academics knew about that reputation. I always find this crazy. There's millions of people in the world and somehow the internet just lock in on one person. They locked in on him. Called him the scorekeeper. Videos on the internet of him putting his feet on people and all kind of shit, So Crump was very aggressive. And people that tell you that. He got a lot of friends that became drill legends in the game. A lot of documentaries about him and people he been around. So, I wanted to tell you that guy actually told me, why would you want to do that? And I thought that was crazy, because I'm thinking, everybody like, man, you doing the phone interviews, Truth. You got to start doing them in person like Zach. So I hit him up, and he actually, kind of shut that down quick. Like, bro, you got to do it the right way, You feel me? And he didn't want to do an interview anyway, but he was just giving me them pointers. And I thought that was, like, dope as hell, Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I might open up the notebook again the night of the mob, but subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna keep you updated on all the news. This is the homie Truth. Be that. It's next in the